A car accident occurred on the road, and firefighter Casey rescued a severely intoxicated man from the vehicle. He requested that the police conduct a breathalyzer test on the man, then glanced inside the car and noticed empty alcohol bottles scattered on the passenger seat. The police stated they would handle the matter, so Casey shifted his attention to rescuing other injured individuals from the vehicle. After the rescue operation concluded, Casey asked the police where the intoxicated driver had been taken. He was taken to the hospital, the officer replied. The firefighter was shocked. Shouldn't he have been handcuffed? Casey asked. He then noticed that the empty bottles were also gone. The police told Casey, "The man in the jacket behind me is someone we can't afford to offend, and the driver is his son." But this firefighter was an upright man who couldn't tolerate such behavior. He contacted a police friend and learned that the man was under investigation for bribery. He has a bad reputation and has tarnished the police department's reputation, the friend said. Casey asked his friend to help find other witnesses at the accident scene. That afternoon, they suddenly received a television donated by a police officer from the 35th Precinct. Firefighter Casey believed this was an attempt by the police to bribe them. He firmly refused and ordered them to take the television away. His teammates were confused, but despite wanting to keep the television, they obeyed the order. The next day, the father of the injured driver in the accident came to the fire station. He wanted to know if the firefighters knew the cause of the accident, as the police report stated they had run a red light, but that was not the case. He hoped the fire station could assist him in opposing the police. So the firefighters wrote a report accusing the police officer.
Visibly drunk, smelled alcohol on his breath. Saw open containers on the passenger seat.
That evening, the police found Casey. He said he had devoted too much energy to city affairs and had no time to discipline his son. He admitted his mistake and promised to supervise his son until he reformed, but pleaded with Casey to withdraw the report. "If my son is charged with drunk driving, that's a felony, and he'll go to jail. That's a terrible place," he said. But the firefighters told him, "In this accident, someone's son was paralyzed from the waist down. I'm sorry, but there's no need to create two tragedies." However, the firefighters refused. The angry police officer stood up and threatened him. "If you don't help the police, I'll ruin you."
It was the end of your shift, you were tired, you got your paperwork mixed up, you got your calls mixed up. There's a million excuses. Pick one.